if you're just deleting information, or like I say, when you go to those fast food restaurants and they do what they want with your food and they just give it to you and you consume it, you don't understand what you're eating. You're not even realizing that what you're eating is bad for your health. It's bad for your financial health. It's bad for your credit report, especially if you have an idea. Now, I want you to also understand when you're trying to delete your credit or deleting information off your credit report so you can actually go acquire some things, I want you to understand how this also can affect you when it comes down to lenders' eyes. When lenders look at your credit report, they're looking for certain things, especially underwriters. They want to see how strong your profile is. What is in your credit mix that shows that you have information that's pertaining to something that you're trying to acquire? Like, say, for instance, you want to actually acquire a Mercedes-Benz GT63 AMG, right? 4-door sedan, high quality spec vehicle. This vehicle might cost you $163,000. And you have $40,000 that you just acquired from somewhere. You have $40,000 that you want to put down on the vehicle. That $40,000 will get you into the vehicle, but it'll get you into the vehicle at a high cost of borrowing dollars. Why? And unbeknown to you, you might say, well, hey, I got a 750, I got a 720 credit score, but I'm getting the vehicle at an interest rate of, just say, 9, right? You're getting it at an interest rate of 9.67, or 9.750, right? So you like, okay, I put down $40,000 on this vehicle, and it brought the car payment, the overall what you would probably owe, just say to bring it down after tax, title, and plates, gap, warranty. Just say the vehicle might come out at $182,000. You put down 40, so you back at $142,000. But your monthly payment might run you, just say, $1,800 a month. That $1,800 a month is pretty high when you're thinking about. No, it won't even be $1,800. It'll be somewhere on the lines of like $2,200-$2,300. That $2,200 or $2,300 is pretty high compared to somebody who has a built profile that's built correctly when it comes down to payment history, credit age, and credit accounts. So, like I say, when you delete certain things, underwriters are looking at your information for, have you paid off a car before? Have you ever had access to personal loans that's above $80,000? Is your debt to income XYZ? Right? And when they're looking at your profile, it starts showing, it's like blotted out information. The information is blotted out. So it's like, okay, this is missing. That is missing. You have this over here, but what happened to that over there? It's not showing it's not connecting the dots, so to speak. And when the information is not connecting the dots, then they would automatically assume that, okay, this person is not responsible because they're deleting information. Why would you delete information, especially if you know the odds are stacked against you as a person that's building credit? I don't have to go no further than that. But just saying, if you're deleting information, then your credit profile is not going to be built the right way. And when you go in for those high-end vehicles to try to acquire, you can acquire them, but you're going to acquire them at a money rate that's higher than the normal person that has a built profile the right way. So you got to understand, when you're deleting information, it hurts you. Even though it might look good to the eye when you actually see your credit score go up. Oh, my credit score shot up. But in all actuality, on the back side, when it comes down to the paperwork and the data points, your information looks crazy. It looked like a bunch of half-done schoolwork. Like, if you know what half-done schoolwork look like, and somebody just jotted down a bunch of information, and the information is not right, it doesn't line up with nothing that we're talking about that's on the paper or that's in the books, that's what it looks like. So when you're building your credit, make sure you understand what's being deleted. Don't just delete things and then they don't match up at the end of the day. I don't care what a person tells you when it comes down to going into a credit repair business that, oh, we could get your credit right. Yeah, they can get your credit right, but does the information match up? Is the information lining up with other information that's in your credit report? It's your boy Zach Williams. I'm checking out with another video.